Night shifts at the restaurant were usually boring. Same orders. Same customers. Same greasy kitchen smell stuck in my hoodie at 2 a.m. Honestly, I hated working there. The only interesting thing about my shifts was a delivery order that showed up every single night at exactly 11:47 p.m. Always the same meal. Spicy ramen. Extra egg. No green onions. And a slice of cheesecake. Every night. No exceptions. At first, nobody thought it was weird. People get attached to routines. Especially lonely people. But after about a month, I started noticing strange things. The customer never answered the door immediately. The apartment lights were always off. And the delivery instructions were oddly specific. Leave the food on the chair beside the door. Do not knock. Do not ring bell. One night my coworker Marcus joked, "Bro, you're feeding a vampire." I laughed. But honestly, the place did feel creepy. Old apartment building. Quiet hallway. No sounds inside. Just that tiny wooden chair sitting outside. Apartment 204 every single night. Still, the tips were good. So I kept delivering the food. Then one stormy night, everything changed. The restaurant accidentally forgot the cheesecake. Normally I wouldn't care. But for some reason, I drove back to the restaurant to grab it. When I returned to the apartment around midnight, the hallway lights were flickering. And for the first time ever, the apartment door was slightly open. Not fully. Just enough to notice movement inside. I froze. Then I heard a woman's voice quietly say, "Please bring it in." I don't know why, but every instinct told me to leave. Still, curiosity won. So I pushed the door open slowly. The apartment was freezing cold. No TV. No music. Barely any furniture. Then I saw her sitting near the window. Young. Maybe late 20s. Oversized hoodie. Dark circles under her eyes. She looked exhausted. But weirdly calm. She smiled softly and said, "You're later than usual." I handed her the cheesecake without saying much. Honestly, I just wanted to leave. But before I could turn around, she asked, "Do you ever feel like your life stopped moving?" While everyone else kept going. That question hit me harder than expected. Because at that point in my life. Yeah. That's exactly how I felt. So somehow, I stayed. For almost an hour. We talked while she slowly ate ramen by the window. She told me she used to love baking. Said cheesecake was her favorite thing in the world. Said people only notice you when you're useful. Then right before I left, she smiled at me and quietly said, "Thank you for still bringing the orders." Something about the way she said it gave me chills. The next night, I went back. No order. Apartment dark. Chair gone. I figured maybe she moved out. Then 3 days later, I mentioned her to the apartment manager downstairs. The second I described her face, his expression changed completely. Then he said something I'll never forget. "That's impossible." I laughed nervously. "What do you mean? Impossible?" He stared at me for a few seconds before answering. "She died 3 months ago." I genuinely thought he was joking. But he wasn't. Apparently the woman from apartment 204 had passed away unexpectedly earlier that year. No family nearby. No visitors. Nobody even discovered her for 2 days. I felt sick immediately. Because I knew what I saw. I talked to her. I heard her voice. Then the manager showed me a photo. Same girl. Same hoodie. Same face. I couldn't sleep for days after that. Then one night after work, I checked the delivery app history. And suddenly my stomach dropped. Because every single order from apartment 204 had been placed from the woman's account automatically. Scheduled months in advance. Same food. Same time. Every night. The final scheduled order ended on the exact night I met her. And honestly, I still don't know what really happened in that apartment. But sometimes during late shifts, when the kitchen gets quiet, I still catch myself checking for an order at exactly 11:47 p.m.